Sorry about that. Can y'all hear me now? For some reason, my mic was unplugged, but yeah, let's try this again. So, how's everybody doing this beautiful Friday night? No, a lot of people probably not going to be on, but I want to do this because taking a break from what I was doing earlier, I was kind of working on this WordPress thing that Philippe sent me and kind of tooling around with WordPress, messing around with it. You know, pretty cool right now. Let's see. I think it's called Elementor, I think, is what I've been messing with. It's pretty legit. Like, everything's pretty easy with it. Let's see who's in the chat right now. Let's see. So what's everybody up to? Everybody that's watching right now on YouTube. Hopefully get some more people in here. It's always interesting when we got a few people. Oh yeah, I figured it out, Neil. Yeah, I figured it out. I swear it happened not the last one before that. I don't know what's up with that. I need to figure a way to change my setup. Because every time I bump my feet, my mic comes off. But I like WordPress so far. I like it. I'm finally starting to figure out certain things. Like, I mean, I know the basics, and I also know, like, bits here and there. I'm kind of how to edit a theme and stuff, but I'm still trying to figure out kind of the loop. Like, the loop thing is kind of something I'm still trying to figure out, but I'm getting there with that. So how's everything been with you, Neil? If you're still on here. Yeah, hopefully get some more people on here because I want to do a little story time and also talk about the main topic that I want to go over today on how you stay motivated learning web development. There's people that maybe have been doing this for a minute, or people that just started. Maybe they want some advice on kind of how they can stay at it without being frustrated or just getting bored because they're learning the same thing over and over. It feels like doing all these tutorials and all this stuff, trying to get this stuff, and what they can do to change it. Oh, you are? How far you went with the Cold Still one? But man, I guess everybody's eating dinner or something. Hopefully get more people than this. But if not, I guess they can watch it later. If we don't. So come on, let's get more people than this. Also, whoever's watching this, whether you watch it later or watching it right now, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe too if you haven't already done that too. Because I'm trying to get this channel popping, man. I'm trying to get this channel popping. like the hardest thing starting the channel is just getting my audience up. Because some days, people be here. Some days, you get maybe 3 or 4 people that watch this stuff. So, but we gonna get there though. We gonna get there. Yeah, man. Yeah, just do something. I would definitely do some landing pages so you can get some experience in your belt, and then also help you, with people that are maybe looking, for maybe some freelance stuff. Or maybe try some of that. But yeah, that's probably the best advice that I would give you, especially if you're trying to make some money on the side or something. But I guess I can dig into the topic. Um, how do you stay motivated learning web development? So for me, um, it's kind of interesting because I feel like the first time I learned or tried to learn web development, I went hard for like a cool 3 to 6 months. Like I was learning everything. Went on Team Treehouse. I checked YouTube, checked out the tutorials on there. Even read a couple books, and I got to all the way to JavaScript. But I never actually like finished like anything besides like what they tell you in these tutorials. Like I never actually did a full website or none of that stuff. And anyone who watches this later, or Neil, you already know about this already. I never finished a full website by myself. And I went to JavaScript, and I just was completely lost. Like I got the basics until I got to, I think it was arrays. I think it was arrays that I just got completely lost. I didn't know what the heck was going on. And then I understood like the syntax, but I just didn't understand like what was the point of doing arrays. And functions kind of threw me off too. But it was, and I just gave up. I just gave up. I just wasn't for me. I was like, man, I'm not smart enough to be doing all this. Because I had a roommate. I think I said this last couple of videos. I had a roommate that was a computer science major, and he was doing all this stuff. But I thought it was just because he was way smarter than me. I told him, I was like, man, I don't know what the heck you're doing, but I'm just gonna be doing this broadcasting. Because that was my major in college. I'm a broadcasting major. Because I wanted to be like a sports broadcaster, be on ESPN, all this stuff, and I was like, man, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Long story short, I still don't have a job at ESPN, so I feel like that going to get that degree was a waste of my time. Because shoot, I still got 6 months left before I actually officially graduate. So I haven't even finished. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I feel like if I would have went for the computer science degree in college, shoot, who knows? I probably maybe even have a job right now. But and so we're gonna flash forward a little bit. I did jobs here and there, and then it wasn't until this past year, and this was a couple years after I attempted the first time. I went ahead and did it again. I actually understood JavaScript this time, and I learned HTML, CSS again because it took it'd been a while since I went ahead and learn that stuff, so I had to relearn it again. And I felt a lot stronger about CSS the second go around than I did the first go around. Because I was okay at CSS, but I wasn't like wasn't like, oh, I could do all this and understand everything with CSS. HTML, I mean, HTML is pretty easy. I feel like anybody can learn that. I feel like most people struggle with CSS and definitely with JavaScript, especially as a newbie. So I did all that stuff, and then I started learning MySQL and PHP. I took that Coach Steele course, that MySQL course that he has. That's pretty good. I recommend that to anybody who is trying to learn MySQL because it's probably the best course out there on Udemy for that. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description about that. Uh, that was a great course. And then I learned PHP. I'm still learning PHP, right now. And then I had the mentorship. That was the game changer for me. I feel like everything else before that point, I knew what I was doing, but I still wasn't 100% confident in my skills. Like it was kind of I wanted to do the first mentorship that he had, but at the time I didn't think I was ready to even do something like that. So when the second one came around, I went ahead and applied for that. I was like, if I get it, it'd be cool. If I don't, shoot, I'm still gonna be learning this stuff. So I did the mentorship. I, saw the first video. I did the project first for the first episode, or whatever, and I was happy with the response I got from people because I tried my best. Like I work a full-time job at Goodwill. For people that don't know, I work 40 hours a week, and now my hours are cut. But at the time, I was working 40 hours a week, and I was like, I gotta just do this, man. Like, and what was frustrating the first week was that there was a lot of things that I did because the one I picked out was probably the hardest one to do, in my opinion. And there was like different things here and there that I could have done better, but I just didn't have the time because I was working full time to really kind of tweak some things that I wanted to get done. So I knocked that out. People said people were really impressed with it. And then episode 2 came around. And that was an interesting one for me. Because I don't know if that was that the second one was the one where we didn't know what the project was going to be until I think it was like a couple of days after the fact and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. And so I actually had to figure out my own design, and that was probably the hardest part of this whole process. Because I'm not a designer at all. I had to figure out a design. I went on Dribble, like Joe said, and I found a design that I was going to use for this Italian restaurant. And this Italian restaurant is right down the street from my house. And I was like, I looked at their site, and I saw my site that I was going to try to do, because I kind of had a layout of what I wanted to do with the site. And I was like, I think I can do a better job than what they got right there. And then maybe pitch it after the fact and be like, hey, maybe, let's do a deal right here where maybe I get, food passes or maybe you compensate me for this site that you have, because the site will definitely bring in more people and be more updated to the times, because the site that they got, I just didn't think it was up to par. And I didn't really care if I made money or not, but it was a good way to maybe, get something out of it. And also I was doing it anyway, so it wasn't like it was something that's going to take away from what I'm currently doing and, stuff like that. So I did that. And that one, I probably could have done way better than I did on that one too. But like, it's just, I don't know, like it. And I may tweak it again, like, down the road on the restaurant one. It just, like I said, it's just like when you're learning this stuff, you can't make excuses. You just got to do it. And you may not have the result that you want, but as long as you keep trying and you keep improving every day, that's all that matters. Because someone that's maybe a recruiter or someone that's maybe looking for someone that is that's trying to get in the industry, they may look at you and be like, hey, you may not have the skills, but you got the hunger, you got the determination, you got the motivation to keep going and keep pushing yourself. And I hope that maybe one day that when I do get, a nice job, that people see the hunger and what I'm trying to do to get there. Because I'm gonna kind of let y'all know and kind of the story before I even thought about doing this again, because that story probably will inspire someone maybe that's watching this to keep pushing too. Because I've been homeless. Man, I've had $0 to my name. I've literally went days without really eating, maybe having a honey bun and some Mountain Dew, and that's it. And that's begging people for food, begging people for money. You know, it's just it's crazy. And I mean, I shoot, I'm a and I hated doing that stuff because I just never have done that in my life. And I was, in my, early 20s, like I was 20, 21. This happened, and this was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And it's just crazy. And I at the time, and at the time I was in deep in debt too. I mean, everything was going bad. I thought the world was ending. And hey man, what's going on? I thought the world was ending. And it's just it's crazy because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I will repeat that again. You got to remember that everything doesn't always happen in your time, but you got to stay at it. And no matter what, you can't give up. I know it's kind of corny, but I've been through a lot of stuff, man. And I never thought I'd be in the position I am right now. And I'm not. I don't even have the job that I want yet. But I feel like I've come a long way from where I was at. Like last year, like I raised my credit score tremendously of where it was at. It was like in the 400s, like a couple years ago. It was bad, really bad. Um, had bill collectors call me left and right. My mom kept hitting me up, so was saying, "Hey man, we got another person calling my phone, calling the office, calling this and that, looking for you, saying, oh man, if you don't pay this, we'll send you to jail and stuff like that." And I'm like, man, and I was, it was just bad. It was just bad, man. At the time, I didn't even talk about that to nobody. I didn't talk about that to nobody because it was just I was so ashamed, because I was a guy who he had good grades in school, never did the wrong thing. He had his life. People thought I would be like having a 6-figure income, coming out of school, going to a nice little college. I mean, everything was set for me, and everything just went off the beaten path. I mean, I don't know what happened. It was. I think everything started happening when my grandma passed away. My grandma passed away. I almost got kicked out of school. My GPA was like at a 1.5 or something like that in college. And I mean, because I missed my grandma's funeral too. Missed the funeral, and it still hurts me that I missed the funeral. That's why I want to make a food truck dedicated to her, a mac and cheese food truck. I mean, I told many people this already. I told people at work. I told customers. I told people, my friends. I told everybody. I said, man, this is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I want to do. That's like my long-term goal. I want to open up one of those things for them. And I want to start that business this year though. Maybe not actually have the truck itself, but actually like maybe start doing deliveries and make revenue. And then once I make that revenue, use that money to build the truck. And that's why I'm also investing in crypto too, because it means all that money that I make, all the profit I make, I'm gonna use it for that. So that's like my big goal. But what y'all's goals, man? Talk to me. I talked for a little bit, gave you a little story. I'll expand on that a little bit later on. But yeah, what y'all goals, man? What y'all got going on? Yeah, yeah, man. That stuff is real. I mean, and it's just one of those things where we all got people in our circles that are that deal with the same stuff every day. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your friends, but we have all had peaks and valleys. We just got to get back up, man. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I've been talking about it for so long that I'm just gonna speak it into existence. I'm definitely gonna do that because, man, you gotta have goals. You gotta have something. I mean, you may not have to have the exact blueprint on how you want to reach that goal, but have something in place that you can work towards. Because that's another way you can stay motivated. Because I'm going to use this web development whenever I get a job as a web developer to push myself to my end goal. Because what I really want to do is I want to have, like I said, my own mac and cheese food truck, and I want to use that as a vehicle to maybe help younger kids, reach their goals. Maybe have a scholarship fund, stuff like that in place for people that maybe don't have the money or don't have the resources to go to school or to help fund their business. Do something for them, and also help the minorities in my community. So that they maybe can learn web development too. Because a lot of these people, I mean, I went to that meetup the other day, and I saw hardly any brothers, man. I think I saw like two at the whole meetup, and I don't know what one of them did because I really didn't get a chance to talk to him much. But the other one, he wasn't even in tech or nothing. He just was there with his wife. His wife actually has like a business or something. I think she has like a flower shop or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, like Joe said, I mean, there's not enough minorities that are trying to learn this stuff, man. They want to be ball players and stuff like that. And I wanted to play ball. I want to be the next Michael Jordan like everybody else, when they were younger. But it didn't happen. And luckily, I figured that out when I was a freshman in college, and not trying to go towards that goal, in my 20s, early 30s, trying to get in the league, But it's just interesting how life takes you in different paths, man. Yeah, I'll check that out. Okay, yeah, I can let you know. Yeah, I got started. I restarted in March. Yeah, March. But I originally learned like 3 or 4 years ago, and I probably could even take it further than that because I actually took a course in college. When I was 20, took like a class. I think it was like a class, a blog class where I took like learn how to build blogs and stuff. I used WordPress, Blogger at the time. I don't know if it's even still around, but remember Blogger. And I learned a little bit then, but like I said, I really didn't go hard at it till, like I said, March. And like I said, from there the sky was the limit, and I just really never gave up. Like my thing was, I was so tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired of making only. At the time when I got hired at my current job, I was only making, I think it was like $7.50 an hour or something like that. Yeah, $7.50 an hour. Barely. I mean, barely. Minimum wage here is like $7.25. I was making 25 cents more than minimum wage, and I was like, man, I got to start learning this stuff. And I got hired at the job like, I think it was like February 28th. So this was literally like maybe a few weeks after I got hired. But the only reason why I took the job that I currently have is because I needed the money, because I was in Louisiana in December, and I came back home in January, right before my mother's birthday, because I wanted to see my mom. I was gone. I haven't seen her like a year. I talked to her like maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week on the phone, via text or on a phone call. And my stepdad's health was pretty terrible at the time. But I had to leave Oklahoma because, this was a few years back. I leave Oklahoma because there wasn't any money here. I got kicked out of the house. I kicked out of the house because I wanted to create my own path, and I wanted to make the big money. I wasn't going to work no hourly job. I told my mom, I was like, man, this opportunity, this sales opportunity I got is the real deal. And I can make $100,000 if I stay at it. She didn't believe me. She thought it was a scam because, this direct sales is a tough business. A lot of people go broke in the business. And I was like, I'm going to prove her wrong. And then like the first month, I made more money in that first month than I ever made anywhere else in my life. I think the first week I made like $550. And I was like, man, I made $550 in 1 week. I've never made $550 in 2 weeks in any job that I've done. And I was like, man, this is good money in this business. And then what was the crazy thing after that? I made no money the next 2 weeks. And I almost quit. I was like, man, I made $550 in 1 week, and then I make no money the next 2 weeks. And I'm used to, working an hourly job where you get a guaranteed paycheck. And what got me was when you signed up for the job, they said it was a guaranteed $300 a week. Guaranteed. No matter what. Even if you didn't sell nothing, you made $300 a week. So I was like, okay, I got $300 guaranteed no matter what. And if I make more than that, I get that money. Okay. But the thing was, you had to do so many demos a day to get that guaranteed 300. That's what it got you. And that's why you got to read the contracts. So I didn't read the contracts. I just saw 300, and the guy who trained me said 300, and I was like, okay. But I was already kicked out of the house, so I had to stay with it. I was like, either that or I only got $550 and I'm gonna be homeless. I had to figure out, a way out of it. So I stayed with it. I made some money my last week of that month. I made like 300, something like that. I made like $850 for the month. And still, that's more than I made any other time outside of bonuses in my work career. Because before that, I was working part-time. I never worked full-time in my life. And you working all these hours, like you're working big boy hours, man. Like you're working 12 plus hours a day in direct sales, man. You working from 9 till like at least 9 at night. Sometimes it's midnight. Yeah, I work my current job. Yeah, now I'm working like 28. Yeah, now I'm working like 28 right now. So they cut my hours, man. So what was I saying? I forgot what I said. But yeah, I remember what I was saying. So yeah, I made like $850 my first month doing it. And I was terrible, man. Like I think my first month, maybe 2 months, I didn't know how to put the machine together and everything. So we had to go house to house, we did all these demos a day. I'm not an extroverted person anyways. I was an introvert for sure. And so I was scared, I didn't know how to, sweet talk these people. I didn't have the gift of gab. I didn't have all that, man. But the opportunity was great because it definitely helped me with my people skills a lot. Like I got denied. People didn't want me, anywhere near the door. People didn't want me in a house. And it just gave me tough skin, man. And I think that is another reason why I was persistent in learning all this stuff now. Like if I didn't have those skills before that I learned while I was doing that opportunity I told you about, I probably wouldn't stay with it. Because that job will teach you persistence. It'll teach you to have that never give up attitude. Because, like I said, there was months that I did my sales job where I was making not even enough to pay rent. Like real talk, man. Like I had to ask my friends to borrow money. But I stayed with it because I believed that there was money in the business because there was. It didn't take me. I honestly stayed doing that like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, man. And I didn't get really good till after the first year. Like there were months where I'd make, 800 to 1,000. Be months I'll make almost 2,000. Then there'll be months where I make not even 300. Not even 300 a month. Not even 300. And that was during the winter months. Those were tough months, man. Like that, those months will teach you, who you are as a person. And then there was a one time where my boss, he was holding out the money. So I actually was getting money and I had money coming in, but wouldn't give it to me. So we would be asking him and say, "Hey man, where's our money? You know, like we earned this money and we got to pay rent or we're gonna be evicted." Like we got three separate times. There's three separate times this happened. We got eviction notices because our boss was not trying to give us the money. That dude was shady as hell. He was shady, man. I want to say the other word, but you know, I don't want YouTube, you know, messing up what I'm trying to do here. But you know, y'all know what I'm thinking of, man. Yeah, it was crazy. His dude was Steve. His name was Steve, man. And I'm not. I mean, hopefully, no guy named Steve is watching this, but I never met no guy named Steve that was legit, man. Never met one. If y'all know Steve that was legit, let me know. Yeah, yeah, it was tough, man. Like I said, I got stories for days, man. Like one day, I want to like talk to my people and be like, "Hey, y'all want to hear some stories y'all not gonna believe? Let me know. I'm give you some stories, man. Like I've been with some crazy women. I've been with some crazy bosses. I've been through some things that if I told my folks what I've been through, shoot, I'd probably never be able to leave the house. Yeah, because actually, I'm blessed right now that they let me have this house right now because my mom is with my stepdad and he had his own place, so I just have to pay the stuff here, help pay with the bills here and stuff. But yeah, so I'm good right now, so I'm just trying to stack my money up because right now I with my current job I just don't make enough where I can go and move yet unless I sell my car. Which if I have to move to like somewhere else, I'll sell my car. Make a few grand off my car and move. But it's kind of a blessing for that. But other than that, I'm just trying to learn. Get my skills up. Just be ready when they call. Because actually, this past week I got an offer to do a temp job. Make an easy $100. But I work tomorrow, and if I wasn't working tomorrow, I would have took that opportunity. That's an easy $100. All I have to do is just pretty much do IT work, and it's like 7 hours for $100. Uh, I'll probably take it if I wasn't working tomorrow. That's more money I'd have made, working tomorrow. Tomorrow what I make like 60 some bucks. Yeah, 60 some bucks with we take out taxes and everything, something like that. Well, some people make that, in 2 hours at their job. Oh no, I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm good. I got a good support group and stuff. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good, man. I mean, I got a buddy of mine that shoot his situation. Shoot, he's probably doing better than me, but I don't know. I'm always praying for him, man. But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. I need to post it on GitHub, but I got a camperia.co. Yeah, I think my portfolio stuff's on there. You can check it on there. I still got to work on it, but yeah, that's kind of my stuff that I'm working on right now. I got to figure out how to get my the favorite con. I got to get that thing off on the because it still has the host gator thing on there. I've been trying to figure out how to get that off there, but I don't know how to fix that. But yeah. No, I'm straight. I'm straight. Anytime someone talks to me, they always, are just happy or just how positive I am. Like like this situation where I talk all the time, and I'm like, people ask me how I'm doing and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm great. I'm great. It could, it could always be worse. And I already been at the bottom, so the only way I can go up is the top. And it's just it's crazy how this world is. But I feel like once I get to the point where I want to get to, shoot, the sky's the limit, man. And I feel pretty close about it too. Like I feel like it's only a matter of time at this point. Only a matter of time. But my brother, he about to have a baby, so I'm about to be an uncle, so it's gonna be crazy, man. I finally found the gender of the baby on New Year's. He's about to be a boy, so I'm gonna spoil him right, man. And another thing, my brother had a crazier week than I did. My brother, he was making like 60 an hour, and he was one of the loss prevention people at Walmart, and he went from 60 an hour to work to only getting 14 an hour, and went from working loss prevention to being like one of the auto care people, the people that do the oil changes and stuff like that. And I was like, man, if I got switched from doing loss prevention, stopping people, trying to steal from the store, to working doing oil changes, I probably mess around and quit, man. But he really couldn't afford to do that because he about to have a baby on the way, so he can't afford to be doing all that stuff. But and I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and now a couple of days ago, he got offered a job at one of the distribution centers where he's been making 20 an hour plus a $500 signing bonus. So he's gonna be doing all right, man. $20 an hour and then a $500 signing bonus. Yeah. That's so crazy, man. I told him, I said, man, hopefully I can be up there behind you, man. I think if I'm making 30, 35K a year, I'll be all right. Starting out. Because I've never had a salary job before, man. I think the most I've ever made in a week, I think, was like almost $2,000, something like that. But I've never made like, crazy amounts of money in a year. It's always been up and down for me. Yeah. So any y'all got any crazy stories, man? Anybody in the chat? And also don't forget, like my video. Like my video if you haven't. Gotta get those numbers up. Who else is on the chat, man? I see like 3 people, but I only see like 2 people on the chat so far. Yeah, that person's probably just shy or something. Don't know who the other person is. Yeah. What do you mean credits? Tell me for college? Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been to some shit. I have. Like I said, most people. I really haven't told a lot of people about this. Really, I really haven't. Like it's like I said, it's just one of those things where if people want to know, I'll let them know. But it's kind of like it hasn't killed me or nothing. And I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, unless someone wants to hear about it, maybe to motivate them, or maybe if I write a book, which I will write a book, and I'm actually about my story, but I'm actually already been working on a book for like the last few years or whatever, and I don't know if I'll drop that book or not, But like I said, I'm working on a vlog series called the Get Right Project, which is based on kind of what I'm talking about now, on staying motivated and getting your mind right, and getting, because you need to be in the right mindset all the time. And I feel like with my experience, I can get you there. With it's gonna be not just post on my site that I'm gonna be posting on. It's also gonna be I'm gonna do a music project on top of it, so you can have a little playlist so that you can always get your mind right, get right, so that you can do anything that you want. Because I feel like music is like my first love. I love music, and I feel like music always gets me pumped up. And I feel like that's the case with a lot of people. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun little thing. That's been in the works for a while too. I just been kind of slow playing a little bit, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this year for sure. Um, I kind of put on the back burner because I was also trying to learn this stuff. I didn't want to have to do both things at the same time. So I want to make sure that I got my skills up to a point where I could have my own site, build my own site for it. And then also once I have the skills for that, I can start, promoting it and finish the project, because it's gonna be cool. Like I did like over 100 interviews for it already, over 100. A lot of people from Shark Tank, local businesses, people that, and regular folks too, regular people. Like I probably gonna hit up Joe too, probably hit him up too. But yeah, that's gonna be a cool thing I'm doing. Uh, college credits. I got like 15 credit hours left. What the heck? Let's see. Yeah, 15 credit hours. Sorry, this thing was lagging on me. And I'm gonna finish it. And I think the only reason why I'm gonna finish it is to, you know, just have the degree, the bachelor's degree, and do it for my mom too. But I really probably won't even use the degree, really though. Like, to be honest with you, because I really wish I would have did something else, for my bachelor's. Like when I look back on it now, like it was useful because I learned how to edit videos and stuff. For my degree, we had to do a lot of that video editing and stuff. But I could have did that learned that myself for way cheaper than what I spent, trying to get the degree. I'm shoot 30 grand, on student loans because trying to get this degree, which is not as bad as some people. Some people are 100K in the red, 100K, man. So I'm only, a little less than 30K that I got to pay off at some point. Man, I thought about it, but the thing is, I really don't want to take a job that's not related to web dev and then quit like in a month or two if someone wants to hire me. Like that's one of the main reasons why I haven't quit my current job, because I probably really should have quit a long time ago because I don't make hardly anything. Like I would rather just, unless it was a job where I was making a considerable amount more money and I knew I was going to be there for a minute. Because if I took a job where I was making, say, $40,000 a year, for sure, or more, I'd probably be there at least 6 months. Because I also don't want to just job jump either, like, or job hopping, whatever you call it. Yeah. Like I'd rather just try to do some freelance stuff on top of what I'm doing right now. And then, when I get a job, have that. Because I want web dev to be like my next job. Like, like I said, unless something pops up where it's a no brainer, then I'll probably just stick with what I got. I mean, it may not be the best idea, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah, I'll be down. Yeah, like there was a guy at the meetup that was wanting me to like maybe link up with someone else or whatever. He still hasn't hit me back up. That's one thing I hate about getting business cards and stuff because you hit up someone with a with a business card. They said, oh, contact me, do whatever. I still met the other guy, which it reminds me, I probably got to hit him up because I got his number on my phone. And he got my number on his phone. I haven't hit him up, whatever. I think he wanted me to do something for him. So I may have a gig with that. And then also there's another guy that used to work with KD, Kevin Durant, the basketball player. He's like close with him. He wanted me to do something for him too, and he'll give me some clients too. So I mean, I got stuff in the works. I just gotta touch base again with some of these people because I know the first guy, no, the second guy, the Kevin Durant guy, his baby was screaming and crying. I mean, daughter, was crying a storm, whatever. And I told him, I said, hey, just hit me back up. So I'll probably hit him back up probably later. He didn't hit me up back, later that day at all. See what's up. If you don't want, if he changed his mind or found someone else, at least I, know so I don't have to keep hitting him up about it. Yeah, yeah, man. I got like five of them. Yeah, five courses I bought personally. I know Philippe sent me some more too, but I'm not counting those. Yeah, yeah, Neil, man. Yeah, like I said, that's just my logic. Like because I know that I'm probably someone's gonna, give me something, within at least 3 months. I think I'll for sure have someone within 3 months. So I don't want to just stay at some other place and leave this place in like 2 months. Because I still got to put my 2 weeks in and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't want to be at a job for 2.5 months. You know, especially if it's like a salary job or something, because it'll look bad. Especially if they ask me, "Oh, why did you leave this place?" Oh, because of this, that, and whatever. You know, because then if they're interviewing me, unless they really, really are desperate, they'll warning signs will fly. They'll be like, "Okay, we're not gonna hire this guy because this guy keeps jumping job to job, man." Uh, yeah, if you got paid time off, they do. Like I honestly, I never like unless I'm sick, really, really sick, which I have been really, really sick. But at my current job, I really can't afford to do that because there's only like three cashiers. No, four cashiers now. Yeah, four cashiers. And so if you call in sick, there's only one other cashier that works the whole shift. Especially if you close or open, you're kind of screwed. So I try not to do it unless I'm really, really sick. And plus, I don't make enough money. So if I call in sick, I don't get paid for it, and that's 8 hours less that I'll get on my paycheck. And especially with the amount of hours I'm getting now, I really can't afford to do it. I might as well just tough it out until I'm off the next time. So yeah, it'd be stupid on my part to do that. I can't afford to do that. I pay too much as it is on bills I gotta cover and stuff. But yeah, man. Give me a second. So yeah, man. I'm hopeful. I have something in place pretty soon. 'Cause actually, I had to fill out a form this past week for the the recruiter that hit me up and I finished that test. So I'll probably start getting some offers pretty soon. At least that's my hope. Uh, but and y'all seen and y'all watched the national championship game this past week. I don't know if any of y'all are football fans or not, but yeah, yeah, it was. I mean, oh, you don't? Yeah, yeah. I can't believe Georgia gave that game away. Yeah, so that's what I was watching on Monday. But this been kind of a relaxed week for me though. Like I've been working hard, like I always do, but I think it's like a combination of me, not having as many hours at work and then kind of like just messing up my whole like schedule, like what I normally do. Like normally I work, 40 hours and then the 2 days I'm off, I'll spend one day where half the day I'll chill and the other half I'll actually, work on web dev stuff. Then the second day I actually will work full the whole day, work on web dev stuff. But this week it's kind of thrown me off. Like I think one day I just relaxed pretty much the whole day. I didn't really do much anything. Cause I was like, I don't know, I was tired. I think was it Tuesday? Yeah, I was tired Tuesday. So I just pretty much, was laying down the whole day. Like I watched movies and stuff like that, but I didn't do nothing. No. But yeah, but the last couple of days I've been messing with that WordPress stuff though. 'Cause, 'cause I try to like when I go to these different like meetups and stuff like that, like you don't have to be web dev meetups or tech meetups or anything like that. I like to try to ask people questions on kind of where everybody's at and what type of need type of need that people have. Because if you say for instance you go to all these meetups or whatever, and there's like a lot of the people that know this particular language or have these skills, but there's not a lot of this particular skill set or people that know this particular language or framework or whatever, then you can sell yourself to these people. You can be like, hey man, you know this, I know that. Let's work together and let's make stuff happen. Let's get that money, man. And just go from there. But I think my problem is I haven't been to enough Oklahoma tech meetups yet. Like I've been to a lot of meetups. Like I try to go to as many as I can. I like to I like to travel a lot. Yeah, yeah, meet different people and stuff. I met a lot of cool people, but I haven't been to as many tech meetups as I like to be at. Because the thing was, I think when I first started learning this stuff, I didn't want to go to a lot of them because I really didn't know hardly anything, and I don't want people, because people ask you like, "Hey, well, what do you do? What?" Like that's shit. That's like almost the first question they ask you, and if people start researching me and seeing what I got on my GitHub and stuff like that, they'll see that I hardly have anything, or my GitHub stuff is real simple. I mean, I can't say that now. I mean, I think my stuff's all right. It's not the best, but it's all right. I mean, it's enough where people can look at it and be like, okay, you got some skills. Yeah, let's see more though. I'm probably at that point. Um, the current thing I'm working on is my personal site for the Get Right project. That's the thing I'm working on right now. It's gonna be pretty legit when it's done. I'm also working on my sister's site for her cleaning business. That's I said already my stepdad's business that she took over. I'm working on that site too. That one is gonna take me more time because she's slow playing on that one. Like I told her like I think a week ago, send me some photos because I need some photos. You know, because she sent me like a lot of texts, but without the photos, like I can kind of work on a basic layout, I guess. I maybe can do some dummy photos and stuff like that. But if I have some actual photos, I can probably work more on kind of what she wants. Because I've been looking on Dribble and stuff, but that's why I'm kind of putting that to the side right now until she gives me those. Because she said she has them, but I still haven't seen them. And best time to work on that stuff, especially for her thing, is when I'm off. Yeah, man. Yeah. You gotta relax. You gotta do it. Like my thing is, I hate relaxing though, but I know I gotta do it sometimes. Like I hate doing it because I feel like I'm so lazy when I do relax. But yeah, you got to. And like I said, just really this week has been kind of one of those weeks for me. Like I know last week I was going real hard. Like I was going hard with it. This week, I mean, I'm doing a little work, but I'm not like going as hard as I did last week. Because last week I was really working on my sister stuff. But this week, yeah, I'm really just learning new stuff. That's what I'm doing this week. Is really learning a lot of new stuff. Learning a little bit, coding a little bit, but I'm not really applying that stuff to my sister's stuff yet. But and I think she got to get her domain name too. She still hasn't done that. I checked that a couple days ago. Yeah, you're gonna get there, man. And everybody's definition of working hard is different. Like my definition, your definition may be completely different. Like it's just it is what it is, and only you really know how hard you're really working. Like you could be doing something that maybe to someone else looks like you're working hard, but you may just be kind of going half stepping, or maybe me, I may be looking like I'm working hard, but maybe I'm half stepping, or maybe I'm going 150%, but maybe something you do, you may be going 100% on. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like as long as you work, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. Just take baby steps. But man, I'm really trying to figure out who this other person is. So, hmm, yeah, they've been on here. They've been on here this whole time though. They haven't said nothing. I mean, it's cool. It's cool though. But yeah, trying to figure out who that is. Yeah, definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Whoever that person is. Yeah, man. I mean, my thing though, like, I'm not even really that picky right now. I mean, I got to get my foot in the door. Like, even if I hate the job I go to, starting out, I just got to have something so that maybe so these other jobs will take me serious. So I feel like my problem right now is I never had a web dev job like you've had those type of jobs. So it's easier for you to say, okay, I've had this job. I can tell you how I do these different things. You can even reference people that you work with that can kind of put a good word in for you. Because I don't really have that many people that can say, oh, he done this, that, and whatever, and can put a good word in for me. Like if I had a bunch of clients already, or I worked, say for instance, I had a bunch of internships or something, I could use that, and I probably maybe have something by now. I don't know. I really haven't applied that long either. I've only been applying for like a month. Like so it's kind of still early. And a lot of these jobs I've applied at have been out of state. There's really not a whole lot of jobs in my state. Like, cause I looked and there's really hardly any front end jobs in my state. Like, I probably have seen somewhere close to 30. Just I've applied to every front end job in the state that I've seen this past month or whatever. It's been like 30. and the other ones have been like in Texas and stuff. And I think that the issue with those jobs is that maybe I gotta change some of my cover letter. I don't know what I gotta do, but I gotta either use a different address of someone who lives down there, that has family, whatever, or something. Because like maybe the distance is the issue. Because I got an aunt that's in like Denton or something like that. I'm gonna use her address. Ask if I can use hers, but it's still kind of early too. Like I said, I and there was the holidays last month too, so I feel like really the last probably 10 days or so is really when people are really looking at the people that applied, last month and this month. It depends on the job. Like if it's a paid internship, I would definitely do it. But if it was a non-paid one, if it was in Dallas or Austin, I may take it because I'll just have to sell my car, and I don't have enough money where I could make it for a little bit, and then just do some part time to cover the difference. But it couldn't be like an internship longer than 3 months or something like that. But I could survive like 3 months if I sold my car. But I really don't want to do that unless I absolutely have to. Like unless I can't find a job, I need the internship because I can't find anything. But if but that's really 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 pushing it. Like I really would have to need something like that. And I think it's too early for me to even think about that. Like if it was like March and I still haven't found anything, then maybe I gotta do an internship or something. You feel me? Yeah. No, I have to sell it. I have to sell my car because I don't think yeah, because if I was anywhere else, I don't think my car I could drive my car all the way across the country. Like I could do that too and do the living in the car thing, but I don't want to mess with that. I'd probably just sell it and then do the public transportation route, until I can make the money where I can go and get me another car. 'Cause that's probably what I would do. But I really haven't thought too much into it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, 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 sell my car. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't do that right now. That would suck. Yeah, that's why I said March. Yeah, yeah, it'd be crazy though. So, anybody got anything crazy going on tonight? I'm still trying to figure out who that person was that was on here. I guess Neil had to do something. He was on here a second ago, but yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, yeah. Whenever I get off here, I'm gonna probably continue working on this WordPress course. But yeah, I got me one of these mics earlier today from my phone because, like I said, I want to do some podcasts too. Those are always fun. I actually was on another stream. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yeah. People really liked the stream I did yesterday. It was on for a reality TV like Facebook thing that we do usually on Fridays, but it's on Thursdays. People really like what I was talking about. It was yeah, I was talking about a lot of MTV stuff. So I like them. I'm gonna mess around with that. There's this app called man, what's the app called? I'm gonna tell you what the app's called. It's called what is it? Yeah, I can't even find it. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even find it anymore. I know it's on my phone, but I can't find the app. It's like a podcasting app, so you can like record yourself and like it will like um reach out to other people. Yeah, but I can't remember what the app's called. I know it's on my phone somewhere, but I got so many like apps on my phone that I've lost track of like the apps that I mainly use. Like obviously, I have the HBO app. I use that one a lot. Um, the ESPN app. What's a couple other apps I use? Oh yeah, Postmates. I use that app, to order food and stuff. But then WhatsApp, I mess with that every once in a while. But I mainly use that app, the WhatsApp app, for international people. If I can't like Skype them or something. But speaking of that, yeah, I gotta go to some countries overseas. I gotta go to Canada, Mexico, uh, London. Yeah, that's a big one. Australia and down under, Australia. Because I haven't been nowhere overseas. I've been a lot over the states, but not overseas. So I mean, I'm from Alaska, but I've never actually been to like Canada, which is crazy. Um, I don't even know how this stream is going today. It's kind of different from my last one, but I actually feel a lot better like the more of these streams I do. That's why I kind of want to do like at least one a week, maybe even two. You know, it's kind of crazy when you see like a lot of your older videos because I had like some older videos I did, and like my stuff was so trash. Like I look at it, I'm like, man, like what was I talking about? Like I do feel a lot more confident doing these newer ones I did, way back. Because I did like a sports show, like it was called The Hot Seat, and we had it was like a weekly sports show we did. I had a couple co-hosts, whatever. There was this one guy that was like mad boring. Like I swear that guy, man, like there was a few people that told me, it's like, man, like that one guy, he cool, but the other guy, he mad boring. Like he don't really bring nothing to the table and everything. I'm like, man, that's messed up. But I liked him on there because I wanted him to kind of grow with the show, the podcast. And I was like, man, like this is still young. Like by the time we get to like 100 episodes or something like that, you'll be real comfortable and we'll be able to just move with the flow, and you'll be all right. Because I mean, I feel like my chemistry with the other guy was great, and but the other one, he missed a couple of shows every once in a while, and so the chemistry with him wasn't as good. And then there was a couple other people that got on every once in a while. There was this one chick that got on because I wanted to have a couple females on it too every once in a while. Because my goal when I first did it was to have like me, another dude, and then a chick. It's like someone that maybe even moderates. I don't know, depending on how good she is, like talking with people and stuff, and kind of be like I don't know if you probably don't watch TV or nothing, but if you did, uh, there's a show called First Take with Skip Bayless and stuff. I kind of want to make it kind of like that, but with my own twist with it. But it's so hard to find a chick that like knows her stuff, but is also willing to spend a week, you know, doing something like this. Because it really is like, like a something new and something that you have to be committed. And it was hard finding people. I found one that one time, like I said, and she was mad cool. I honestly never met her before or nothing. I just was like, hey man, I like what you're talking about. You're a big sports fan. I hit her up on Twitter. Why don't you get on the show? And then she was like, yeah, sure, and let's do it. So, and I feel like my biggest strength has always been like I'm able to reach out to people, like random people too. It'd be like I'll be hitting up people, and a lot of times people don't know like how many people you can really reach out to unless you reach out to them. Because like I know when I first started reaching out to people, I was like, man, no one's gonna ever want to do anything I'm trying to do. They don't know me. They don't know my background. And the people that I do know, a lot of them, they don't care about that stuff. Like most of the chicks that I know, they don't really watch sports like that. So I really couldn't hit them up. And so I was like, man, like I got lucky. And I probably will redo the show at some point. But I kind of want to make it a high production value show. I want to do that. I want to do, like I said, I want to do my vlog. I'm going to get a camera for that. I'm going to get a Canon. I'll probably get one of those probably whenever I get me a new job. That's probably when I get one of those things. So I think at that point, I'll be ready to actually do something like that. Right now, I'm just trying to work out the kinks, like with these videos and stuff. Because obviously I'm going to do some vlogs before that. But by then, I'll be ready. I think. I could be wrong, but no, I haven't did the ghost jobs yet. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you just got to do it, man. Like, if I was you, I would just do some videos. Like, you don't have to do what I'm doing. Because, like I said, I mean, I don't really got that many viewers yet. I'll probably maybe have, who knows? Like, I know my last video got like 50 viewers or something like that. Yeah, 55, I think. And I mean, that's cool. Like, I mean, as long as you improve, like, I mean, my last videos have gotten, my video before that got like 40. So, yeah. I mean, you just got to just do it and just get better and better. Don't worry about the view count. Because I know a buddy of mine, he actually gets paid from YouTube. I want to get to that point where I can start making money off YouTube. Not making good money, but money where I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's actually worth it for me to do these every week. Because I know there's a couple people that their goal this year, I think it was a vlogger that had a goal where you're going to do one new vlog every day. And I was like, man, that's 256 vlogs for the whole year. 256 videos. That's crazy. I couldn't do a commitment like that. I probably even couldn't. I couldn't even do a vlog probably every week. Like I'm gonna do a video every week for sure. But I just don't got the time to do a vlog every week, and a live video, and learn all this stuff with my current job I'm at. If I was at a new job where I was making the money that I wanted to make, I could definitely do something like that. Because I would probably hire somebody to do the things like video editing and stuff like that. Because that's what's going to take the longest, video editing. I could film everything real quick. But video editing is going to take time. And I just don't got the money to hire somebody to do it right this minute. Unless I, randomly found someone that was like, hey, man, I'll, build a site for you or whatever if you edit all my stuff. Which would be a good trade, I think. Like if you could edit all my stuff real quick every week, and I build them a full site, maybe that worked. I don't know. Never really asked someone to do that, but maybe that I could do something like that. But as if they already didn't have a site. Yeah. No, I haven't done that. I need to do that. There was a guy I reached out to that I was supposed to have lunch with one time, Like I think it was like a couple years ago, and I reached out to him again. Like I think it was like a week ago. And he said he hires all the time, but I think he's not gonna hire this month. So in February he's gonna hire again. I may reach out to him because I think I got to end with that guy. But other than that, you actually remind me about that when you said jobs that aren't posted online. Because yeah, his stuff's not posted online. But yeah, and that's probably what a lot of jobs in Oklahoma are ghost jobs. Like I feel like it's not a big enough market yet, like Austin or Dallas, where they post a lot of the jobs on Indeed and these other job sites. Because it'd be a that's what I feel like is happening. Because I know there's a whole bunch of jobs out there, or people that need it done. Like if I really took the time, which I probably will do it at some point, like spend a whole day and just look at all the sites that need their websites tweaked or need it completely reworked. And then after I see all the sites in like a particular area, then reach out to all of them, like on the phone or on Twitter or something, and be like or email. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do first. Yeah, probably just call them. That'd probably be the easiest. The email they may take forever to reach back to me or something like that. But that's probably what I would do, and then work out ask what their budget is, and then be like, hey man, what's your budget? I can knock this out for you real quick. Um, make this looking nice, update it for you, update it for 2018. I don't know how much you paid for the previous person, but I'm sure we can work out something that meets your needs, meets your budget, and we can move forward from there. And that's probably what I would do, something like that, man. Because I know I reached out to someone on man, what was it? Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. Uh, they never reached back to me on it. And the crazy thing is, I think they like a lot of my stuff on Instagram. So I'll probably actually call them. Yeah, it may be, but that's why I would gauge their interest. I would hit them up and see if they want to pay or not. If they don't want to pay, oh well, no, I guess not. But I'm sure there's at least one company that would pay. Or you don't have to even, and I mean, depending on how easy it is, and if I go there a lot, I may trade, do something else. Like, give me like, a pass to eat at your restaurant like once a week or something like that. Like, if it's something real simple and I could knock it out real quick. Like, if it's something complex, I'm like, oh, no, no, no. You know, they want all this stuff done, this and that, whatever. But if it's something that'll take maybe, just probably even a day, I might do something like that. Right. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah, that'd be easy. And shoot, yeah, you could. I mean, I could. I mean, you really. I mean, I really could do that without even really having to do much code, really. Just do media queries and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I was just throwing ideas out there. I know, man. Who was it that was I was talking to? I think the thing that I want to do though, whenever I uh whenever I start getting like consistent clients and stuff, I want to like go ahead and use that client base I got and use that to reach out to them again whenever I start my mac and cheese business. But then that helped me a lot because then I can use them like, hey man, I helped you once. Maybe we can work out a deal where especially if it's like a venue or something, like host an event, and I'll be like, hey, we split the profits, and can you let me do this venue for your place, like maybe a club or something. So I think doing a club site would be pretty cool. I thought about doing a site for a club or something like that. I really haven't checked all the sites for them, or if some of them even have sites. Some places probably don't even have sites for like clubs and like uh different places like that or maybe even like small like mom and pop shop bars and stuff. But I don't know, that'd be pretty cool. um, you got any other ideas that I should do, man? Because I'm really trying to figure out like what my next move is, like as far as like making some side money. Because I was thinking about that last week, what I can do. Because I was thinking about doing Upwork, reaching out with them, but I'm not trying to be getting these $5 an hour jobs and stuff either. If I can avoid it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that may work out. Yeah, I may do that. But it had to be like a restaurant where, um, like you said, like it had to be something simple. Like I wouldn't do like a site where it'd be like a lot of complex to. I even tell them, I say I can make it look way nicer than what you got, or something like that. But not gonna be no like continuous like updates to the site or nothing. If you want that, you gotta pay like set fee or whatever. But yeah, that'd be cool. I could do something like that. It'd have to be like a restaurant where I go a lot too. Like it can't be some random spot where I hit up and want to do that because especially if I never even been to the place. There's a lot of spots I've never been to that I need to try. Because there was this one pizza spot that I know I probably sent the link on the Discord. I heard it was fire. Heard it was fire, but that site was trash. That site was utter trash. But and I love pizza, so I probably do. I definitely do a site for someone like them. And that's like free pizza. I don't have to pay for. Then it helps me out because I don't have to actually spend money for food. hmm and that in a case like that, it actually be good because you know it'll cut on food costs. So I work so much, I barely have a chance to like fix food at the house. I pretty much eat out a lot, which is probably very, very bad, but just don't got the time. Like the only times I really fix stuff at the house is like on days I'm off because I get back too late to fix something, and then I don't wake up early enough to make nothing. So, right. Yeah. hmm Yeah. I mean that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, man. Yeah. Also, man, yeah. DM me that this idea on the Discord too, man. So I'm definitely gonna save this on my phone in case I forget or something. 'Cause I've been known to forget some ideas like that. Because that's a really good idea. Never even thought about it either. But obviously, if I have a choice between getting paid and this, I'd probably choose the money option. But yeah, if this is the only option I got, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for sure. Yeah, I got to. I got like notebooks, man. I got. If you saw my room, like I got like maybe 10 notebooks full of notes, and like some of them are for like my book that I told you, and other ones are like for my web dev stuff, and then other things are like just random notes that I write, just about different stuff, different ideas I got. Cause I got a lot of ideas. Like anytime I go to some little event or something like that, I always tell people, I say, "Hey man, if you need ideas, I got them. I got like a lot of ideas. Half of them I probably never even do myself or nothing. There's a bunch of ideas that I got that I'm like, maybe these are bad, but I may at least attempt some of them. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to make a living like everybody else, man. I still can't believe it's Friday though, man. Still can't believe it's Friday. Like I was gonna do something tonight, but man, it's too cold, man. Like the last couple of days, it's been like freezing. Like I didn't even go out today. Like I literally got food delivered to my house like today. I was like, nah. So I tried to go out yesterday, and I did. Actually, I went out in the morning, and it was like 17 degrees or something like that. But the wind chill was like 6, and I was like, forget that. I'm not working today at all, anyways. So I'm just gonna get my stuff from 7-Eleven and then just order food online. That's what I did. I ordered food. Then I ordered food today too, and I may do it tomorrow too. But that's probably not the best option. Like as far as spending money wise, but I mean I got a little bit money that I can spend where I'm not gonna be in trouble. Like I would have spent the same money for like some stupid stuff anyways. I probably would have used the money to give me a little stand for my phone for my vlogs and stuff. So instead of using that money for that, I just use that money for getting some food. Cause and luckily for me, I think one of the apps I was using, they had free delivery fees this weekend. So I was like, man, it's not it's no brainer. Like no, I mean I'm paying probably $3 more than I would have paid if I just went to the place myself. But it's only $3 more. It's not gonna kill me. $3 is not gonna kill me. If it was, then I sure, I can make that money up somewhere else. Straight up. Yeah. But yeah, any whoever else is on, are you and what you too? Are you investing in crypto at all, man? Yeah, $3 is nothing. It is nothing. Especially when you factor in gas. I mean, it probably is. It's about the same. Like when you factor in how much you have to spend on gas and then getting the food. So yeah, because I'm invested in something. I think it was Clearpole. Yeah, I'm invested in that. I feel really good about that one. I told some of y'all about that last week. That's a good one to mess with. I could be completely wrong with that one, but I think that one will get to $50 or $60 $50 or $60 by the end of the year. That's what I think. I could be completely wrong, but if I'm right, you're gonna make 5, 6 times your money on that one. And if I'm right, and I hope I'm right, I'm gonna be doing okay. I'll be doing okay this year. My goal this year, I told my brother this already. My goal is to make 10K in crypto this year. 10K. If I can make 10K this year in crypto, I would have made almost as much in that this year that I made last year alone at my current job. That's crazy though. I didn't make hardly anything last year, man. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, man. Damn, that sucks. That sucks, man. I mean, I would just invest in some stuff, man. It's not. I mean, I really don't know a whole lot about either yet. Like, I know enough where I'm starting to figure out, like, kind of what I should be doing. Like, for instance, like Tron right now, you should have definitely put some money in Tron. It's only like, at least last time I checked, it was like 10 cents a coin. If it gets to $1, which it could get to $1 this year, you'll make 10 times your money. I'm not saying you put in a whole bunch, but you can put $20 in. Yeah, $20 in that. You know, maybe put, a little bit in ClearPole. ClearPole is at like what? When I bought it yesterday, it was at $7.50 a coin, something like that. It's not, or tokens. Yeah, ClearPole tokens, they're not coins or tokens. There's another one. There's another one that, oh yeah, C-Core is another one. I'm not really sure about that one, but I think that one could do well for you too, because the ClearPole and C-Core, the reason why I think those two are really good is because they don't have a lot of coins. I think C-Core only has like a little over 1 million tokens, and I think ClearPole is like, I forgot what the number is. It's like double. It's like, I think it's like in the tens of millions or something like that. So it's not a lot of tokens. So that means that the value of each of them is going to go up exponentially with the more money that's getting put in the coins. So you kind of want to get into the ones with low circulating supply if you can, because if one of those blows up, oh, and you got in at $1, $2, even good to get in now. I mean, it goes up to 100. You made 50 times your money. 50 times your money, man. And you can do the math. And if you bought, say, 100 of them, you calculate 50, 50 times 100. And what's that? Is that like 5,000 or something like that? I don't got a calculator in front of me, but something like that, some number. I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, these ICOs, man. Like I know there's a couple ICOs that were going. I know they've been going for like 10 cents, and if you put money in those, early adopter and stuff, and they go up, you make good money too. Yeah, I'm really curious about this blockchain technology though, man. Like that's probably the next thing I'm probably gonna go look over and research more on, man, this year. Like I said already a couple videos ago. Yeah, my sister kept telling me, it's like, hey, you should be an expert. You should become an expert. I'm like, I'm just gonna be watching the silence, because that's what's irritating me right now. Like, there's so many people on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram that are calling themselves crypto experts and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of people don't know what the heck they're talking about. Like, they say they're experts, but they're probably wrong more than they're right. Like, I don't want to call myself an expert at anything unless I kind of have a good idea on what's going on. And even then, I really don't know what's going on because it's unpredictable. Like, no one really can predict because it's so volatile at this point, especially with all these altcoins that are going that are coming out every day. You really can't tell like where it's gonna go. Like it could go from $2 to $10 tomorrow, or it can go from $2 to 50 cents tomorrow. And there's no real rhyme or reason why it happens. You get what I'm saying? But it's fun to watch though, man. But yeah, get the ones I've been saying, man. Thank me later. Give me a drink or something if you become rich or something, or make thousands and thousands of dollars off your investments. It's my goal, is because I actually took a lot of I took all my Litecoins, I took them out and put in other stuff because it's just getting too stagnant for me. So I was like, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you don't want to. If you're not comfortable, don't put money in it. But I think there's a lot of money to be had. But yeah, I put money into Litecoin like several, like it was like, what was it, like a few months ago, something like that, 2 months ago. Don't really know, don't remember. But put money in that, and it went up like 3 times. At one point, it was at one point it was over 4 times the money I put in. Yeah, over 4 times the money I put in. And I should have took my coins that I had in that and reinvested in other coins before it went down to like where it is right now. I took it out and it was like, man, I'm just going to put in some other coins that I think they're going to go up way higher than Litecoin. I think will go up. And then whenever Litecoin goes back up, put the coins that went up a lot and probably won't go up that much more, or I think it's going to do a big drop, and put it back into that coin, or put Ethereum, because Ethereum has been really, really big right now. Like, it's probably the only coin of the major players that that are on Coinbase that actually has been pretty steady and actually been rising and rising and rising. And I'm kind of mad that I took my Ethereum coins out, or my pieces of Ethereum coin out when I did, because if I didn't take them out, I'll probably have at least a couple hundred made profit off of my investment, at least, which I didn't do it, which I should have. But I didn't think it's going to rise like it did, because a couple months ago it was like 300, 400, something like that. Yeah, I don't got as many Ripple as that, though. That's the one I should have put more Ripple in. I should have. I got like, I think like 30, something like that. And I got in at, when did I get in that Ripple? I got in like, what was it at? 78 cents, something like that. Yeah, I got a Ripple at 78 cents a coin. And I got like 30 some of them. That's the one I should have got more of, man. Kind of upset about that. Because I didn't think it would rise as fast as it did for that one either. Because if I knew that, I would have put a lot more in those coins. Because it wasn't that much for the coins, but it really had, it wasn't rising like that, and it was stagnant for a minute. And I just wanted to get in. That was the thing. I just wanted to get in. And I feel like if I ever, you bought it at 225. So you're probably nervous when it dropped to like under $2 and it was like $1.96 or whatever it was. It probably was lower than that at some point. So when I woke up, I think it was like late last night, it was like $1.96 a coin. But like I said, I'm still way up. Like, I probably won't. I doubt it'll ever get to $1 again. If it did, then I'd probably start, panicking a little bit. But I'm just playing with house money, and I can't even get a lot of the Ripple coins out anyways, because I think you got to have like 20 to stay in your wallet. So I only have like 10 coins that I can take out, which I didn't know about when I first bought the coins. If I knew that, I would have bought a lot more coins than I did anyways. And then just, like I said, have those coins that I have, those Ripple coins, 20 Ripple coins, just whatever. So those coins are kind of stuck, which kind of sucks. But at least until they lower the minimum that you can have in your wallet, which I hope they do that. If it rises to like $10 or something like that, or even $5, which I don't know. I don't know when it could rise to $5. I think it could happen this year, but yeah, who knows? Who knows, man? Yeah, I think what really killed Ripple and why I was dropping what it did was like, yeah, was that Coinbase made a statement and saying it wouldn't. So when they made that statement, that's when it started dropping. Yeah. Crypto is like right now it is like really like the lottery. But the only difference is I don't know who said this before, but crypto is like the lottery, but you have way better odds of actually hitting. Like no one really knows like what the next big thing is going to be, or what the big thing is going to be besides Bitcoin. Because I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the leader forever. I said this last week or whatever week it was, first week. I don't remember what week it was. I said this before. I say it again. Bitcoin is MySpace, and the Facebook hadn't happened yet. I still believe that because Bitcoin has been dropping. Bitcoin really hasn't. It hasn't seen nowhere near the numbers that it was hitting. In December when it was almost at 20 grand. And I think the futures market really has hurt Bitcoin. I do think it will rise past the all-time high at some point. I do think it's going to happen because all the coins really are stagnant right now. Like, except like I said, Ethereum. Ethereum's the only one that's really like been like a champ right now. And I say this now and then watch Litecoin, just blow up. When I took all my Litecoin out, it'd be crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna put it back in. If I see it going crazy, I'm just putting in other coins right now. Which right now my other altcoins like Verge and Tron. Oh yes, they're killing me right now. But I'm still if I took all my coins out, I'd still be way up. It just those coins specifically are killing me. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to see, man. But yeah, I think the people that are really are hooked on these things are people that be paying money to hear the advice from these experts. Like it's crazy. Like I would never pay someone to get their advice on like crypto stuff. I wouldn't pay them. One, they can find the same information on like any site online, and two, these people are just making predictions. That's all they're doing is making predictions. It's like these sports analysts on like ESPN and stuff like that. They don't know who's gonna win the championship or nothing. They're just making their opinion based on what they see. But 9 times out of 10, they're usually completely wrong about teams that maybe they haven't watched or heard about. That's why March Madness is so exciting because you really never know who's going to win the championship that year. Every once in a while you get it right, but a lot of times it's never the team that's at the very top. It almost never is. It's always some team that's like maybe ranked 10th or not even ranked, beginning of the season that wins. You got the perennial powers that are, but those teams aren't like the teams that win aren't always ranked number 1. Like those teams are, maybe ranked 6 or 7. The best team does not always win the championship in college basketball because it's a one and one and done. That's it. If you lose, a game, that's it for you in the tournament. That's why you got so many Cinderellas. I don't know if that was a good analogy or not, but that's kind of what I was coming with that. But yeah, yeah, I saw it Discord. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't pay for that, man. I wouldn't. Maybe it'd be a good idea to pay for it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe people are making good money off that, but like I said, I honestly believe that you can find the same information for free if you want to look for it. Like obviously, there's people that really do know their stuff that are probably on those groups. Like they have the charts and all that stuff, but I mean, the average Joe doesn't need to do that. I think the only reason why you should start paying for something like that is if you're making good money already. Like for instance, if you started making thousands and thousands of dollars, then maybe it's a good idea to start paying because you already made plenty of profit. So it's just house money at this point. But using your own money, like out of your own pocket that you hadn't even made money off of anyways, and pay for it, that's stupid. I think it's stupid. Um, and like Joe said, man, these people are just schemers and stuff, man. Schemers. Like man, like Todd Lopez, for instance. That guy, he's charging people. Like he's probably charging like $500 to get his crypto advice. Man, that guy doesn't know nothing about cryptocurrency, none. Because if he did, he would have talked about this years ago when it first started. That's what I don't get. A lot of these people are just now becoming crypto experts. When this Bitcoin has been around since like 2009, maybe before that, something like that. I knew about it before. I knew about it around then. But I was too scared at the time to invest. I should have invested. My life would be probably a completely different tune if I did. If I had like 5 or 6 coins, shoot, I'd be having a totally different conversation with everybody. I probably wouldn't even be one to be a web developer or something like that. I'd be like, man, I'm gonna be investing in like real estate and stuff. I don't know, but everything happens for a reason, man. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, man. You're just throwing money away. I think, because I mean, you already as it is. I mean, you're just it's a luck game. You're just throwing throwing darts at the dartboard and hoping you hit it when you just invest in these things. So you're already doing that as it is. So then you put more money that you got to pay a month to some guy that you don't know. If and people say this all the time, people that are on YouTube. There's this guy named Famous Amos, I think. You should check him out. He's real cool. He's kind of like Joe. Yeah, he's and he pretty much says it just like I'm saying right now. Don't ask him for advice on what you should invest in. If you're asking for advice on what you should invest in, or if you should invest in that, then you're already nervous. You're already scared. Don't do it. Don't ask him that. Because if you really were certain about it, you wouldn't have to ask about it. I thought that was profound advice, man. Just do it. Yeah, don't ask about it because if you ask about it and it starts going down, 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 dip, 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 dip real fast, you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm already lost money. I'm gonna take it out. And you already lost. Say you put 500 and it drops real far. And you went from 500 to like 350. You'll never invest in crypto again. Then when it rises again, because you panic sold, you'll probably kill yourself because you're thinking, oh man, like, why'd I do it? So yeah, that's why you start small, man. That's why you invest in these small ones. I mean, you can put money in the big ones if you want, but the small ones you can see more gains. And if you lose money in those, then it's not a big deal. Like if you lost, say, you put $20 in and went to zero, it's not going to affect you that much. I don't think anybody that puts $20 in is going to affect or change their lives dramatically at all. Whether they go up, lose everything, or it goes up tremendously. Unless it goes up from, say you put $20 in and you got in at 10 cents a coin. Unless it goes to like $100 or something like that, it's not really going to affect your life that much. If it goes to like $100 a coin, then okay, yeah, that's good money for you. What is it like? I don't know what the figures are, but it was like $10,000 or something you made, something like that. Yeah, $10,000, I think. So that's good money. It's not life changing, but it's good money. That's off a $20 investment, and that's if it. Yeah, my math's probably off with that one. But still, either way, it's good money. Uh, but it's just crazy, man. Like I said, I keep telling my coworkers about it too, man. Keep telling them, like, I actually forgot to send this link to somebody. But yeah, I keep telling myself, man, just invest, man. Told my brother this today too. Cause he got like a big bonus check. I was like, man, if you get that bonus for this new job too, when you get hired there, man, because he just got to do a physical and everything. Get hired, man. Just put $100 in it, man. I know you about to have the baby or whatever, but man, just put $100 in for that bonus, man. Just do it. So when that baby comes, man, you can take that money out. Cause you'll probably make something. Maybe not a whole lot, but something. And you'll thank me later, man. But I think I'm about to get off here though, man. Hope y'all have a great weekend. And I'll see y'all later, man. I'm out, man.